Act now. Acting now is a strategic advantage. Don't get caught up in all the negative news. Realize that with all these conditions that I'm pointing out, put all that together, that's a recipe for maybe making a terrific deal on the purchase of a home if you get together with your agent, get together with your lender, somebody like us. If you don't have a lender, I know a good one, as I like to say. We can help you with this. We are very good at helping you strategically put an offer together and take advantage of these conditions and get some real significant dollars from that seller to accomplish what you need to accomplish to get your financing as good as it can be. And then the next part of that, and as Jeff just put on the screen here, does this timing or window also being driven by springtime buyers buying? Yeah, I think this is a question from our audience. I would say yes to some degree. It's said that generally speaking, in most markets, the springtime does tend to be a period of time where activity tends to kick up. But of course, again, these current events, this last month or so, I think could disrupt what is otherwise a fairly typical seasonal pattern. So I think it's been disruptive to maybe cause, especially on the buyer side, more anxiety and a reason to pause and feel like, hey, things are unsettled and we need to wait a while. So again, when you consider that historically, seasonally, springtime is always sort of the peak of activity for the year. This year's a little different, particularly with these international situations, the tension involved, the war, so forth. That disrupts the normal seasonality of the uptick in the springtime buying. Again, that means as a prospective buyer, what better time to jump in when everybody else is pausing because they're concerned about what's going on. Now, of course, you've got to evaluate your own situation. You got to feel comfortable that if you're employed, your job's in good standing, you don't feel like there's any risk you're going to lose your income stream and so forth. But if you feel you're financially positioned well, take this opportunity, this disruption in the springtime buying, get in there and make the deal while you can, and you're going to find less competition and more time to put together a really good offer and maybe walk away with, again, a very terrific deal in the purchase of a home. So the other thing on this particular page, what we want to cover with you is what are smart buyer moves. Well, again, negotiate closing costs, ask for rate buydowns, explore flexible loan options. We've talked in the last couple of weeks. We think a very good option, particularly for first-time home buyers, even though you don't have to be a first-time home buyer, is the FHA 5/1 ARM. It is the best ARM loan on the market, provides great opportunities, a very low rate fixed for 5 years.